With Chicago, she can be herself. Reese knocks over Segrist off the glass. Aggressive move by Angel Reese.
Yo, what's good, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, where we dive into the latest in sports, drama, and everything in between. Today, we're talking about Angel Reese, the Chicago Sky's star forward, and the wild storm that's been brewing around her lately. The internet's been buzzing with claims that Angel Reese faked an injury, and her reaction to it, oh, it's got people talking. Some folks are even throwing shade, saying she's no Caitlyn Clark. So let's unpack this whole situation. Break down the facts, the rumors, the reactions, and why this comparison to Caitlyn Clark keeps popping up. Buckle up, because this is going to be a wild ride. First off, let's set the scene.
Hey, you keep fighting. You've mentioned it all evening long, though. It's just been so hard for New York to get stops. Chicago again, and one opportunity, Angel Reese.
Angel Reese, one of the biggest names in the WNBA right now, has been out of action since late July 2025, dealing with what's been reported as a back injury. The Chicago Sky have been struggling, sitting at a rough 8-25 record, and without their rebounding queen, things haven't been looking great. Angel's been a force on the court, averaging 14.2 points, 12.6 rebounds, and 3.7 assists per game before she got sidelined. She's been a double-double machine, leading the league in rebounds. And let's be real, she's a big reason why the Sky have any fight in them at all. But here's where things get spicy. Some people, including big-name commentators, are questioning whether her injury is even real. Yeah, you heard that right. People are out here saying Angel Reese is faking it. So, where did this all start? Back on August 13th, 2025, sports commentator Jason Whitlock dropped a bombshell on his podcast, Fearless. He straight up accused Angel of quitting on the Chicago Sky, claiming her back injury is just an excuse to sit out because the team's losing and it's not doing anything for her brand. Whitlock didn't hold back, saying, "She's been claiming a back injury since the All-Star break and there's no details. Every day we hear she's day-to-day, and every week there's no update on what she's struggling with." He even called her toxic and said she's in brand protection mode instead of caring about the Sky or the WNBA. Ouch, that's a bold claim, and it's got the internet divided. Now, let's talk about Angel's reaction to all this. If you know anything about Angel Reese, you know she's not one to stay quiet when the haters come for her. She's been super active on social media, and when these fake injury claims started swirling, she didn't just sit back and take it. In a now viral TikTok video, Angel addressed the rumors head-on with her signature confidence. She said, "Did I fake an injury? Let's be real. I've literally played with my ankle like a golf ball when we played against Iowa. You know I'm hurt when I can't play." She went on to explain that she was given the option to play through the pain, but chose not to, prioritizing her long-term health. "I want to have a long career in the league," she said. "It's not worth it." And honestly, that's a smart move. Why risk your career for a few more games in a season that's already looking rough? But here's where it gets juicy. Angel didn't stop there. She also clapped back at other rumors like the wild speculation that she's pregnant. She shut that down real quick, saying, "I'm not pregnant. That was never a thing. I want to make this crystal clear. I don't have a man to have kids. I'm 22 with no kids, and I'm not coming home to kids." The way she said it, with that mix of sass and seriousness, had fans losing it in the comments. Some were like, "Yas, Angel, tell him," while others were cracking up at how she just laid it all out there. That's the Angel Reese we know, unapologetic, bold, and not afraid to set the record straight. Now, let's get into this "she's no Caitlyn Clark" narrative that's been floating around. If you've been following the WNBA, you know Angel Reese and Caitlyn Clark have been linked since their college days. It all goes back to that 2023 NCAA championship game where Angel's LSU squad took down Caitlyn's Iowa team. The two have been compared ever since, and the media loves to pit them against each other.
Channel defense by the Sparks fans. 6 on the shot clock. Clark, a deep three.
Oop, that is!
She missed her first 7.
Caitlyn's been killing it with the Indiana Fever, and some fans and analysts are saying she's the clear favorite for Rookie of the Year, especially now that Angel's been out with this injury. But here's the thing. Angel's not trying to be Caitlyn Clark. She's carving her own lane. While Caitlyn's known for her scoring and playmaking, Angel's a rebounding beast with a defensive edge that's unmatched. Comparing them is like comparing apples and oranges. They're both stars, just shining in different ways. The fake injury rumors aren't new for Angel, though. Back in September 2024, she dealt with similar accusations when she suffered a wrist injury that ended her rookie season early. She had a hairline fracture in her wrist, and doctors warned her that playing through it could lead to serious long-term issues, like arthritis at 22. She opted for surgery, and in a TikTok video, she explained the whole thing, saying, "The bone could literally crack and completely shatter. They're going to put a small screw in it." She was in a hard cast for 4 weeks and a soft cast for 2, and she made it clear she wasn't about to risk her career for a few more games. But even then, some folks online were skeptical, saying she was faking it to dodge the Rookie of the Year debate with Caitlyn Clark. Sound familiar? It's like the same script is playing out again, just with a different injury. So why all the hate? Let's be real. Angel Reese is a polarizing figure. She's confident, she's outspoken, and she's not afraid to show her personality, whether it's on the court or on social media. Some people love her for it, while others, not so much. There's also been chatter about her rebounding stats, with some critics claiming she pads her numbers by grabbing rebounds off her own missed shots. Her field goal percentage this season is 44.6%, a solid improvement from her rookie year's 39.1%, but haters still point to her shooting as a weakness. And then there's the whole rivalry with Caitlyn Clark, which has been blown out of proportion by fans and the media. Some of the criticism Angel gets feels like it's less about her game and more about her personality, or the narrative people have built around her. Let's talk about the social media reaction, because that's where this story really takes off. When Whitlock's comments hit the internet, X and Reddit blew up. On Reddit's WNBA, fans were quick to call out the fake injury narrative as rage bait. One user wrote, "The algorithms figured out that shitting on Angel Reese gets more clicks than praising Caitlyn Clark." Another pointed out how some of the hate seems rooted in racism, saying, "Reese has become a target for racist scumbags to criticize as a dog whistle." Meanwhile, on X, fans were sharing clips of Angel's TikTok, hyping her up for clapping back. One post read, "Angel Reese is her. She's not letting these haters win." But not everyone was on her side. Some users doubled down on the fake injury claims, saying she's ducking games because the Sky are out of playoff contention. The Chicago Sky's response to all this has been pretty low-key. Head coach Tyler Marsh has been vague about Angel's status, saying she's day-to-day with no clear timeline for her return. On August 13th, he told reporters, "I leave that to the medical staff. If she's healthy, she wants to play. We want her to be out there." More recently, on August 19th, he gave a more hopeful update, saying Angel looked great in practice and is easing her way back. But with the Sky sitting at 8-25 and just 2 games ahead of the last-place Connecticut Sun, there's no real rush to bring her back, especially if the playoffs are out of reach. Some fans think the team's being extra cautious to protect their star, while others are buying into Whitlock's theory that Angel's checked out. Now, let's zoom out and look at the bigger picture. Injuries are a part of sports, and Angel's no stranger to them. Back in her freshman year at Maryland, she dealt with a Jones fracture in her leg that required a metal rod. She's talked openly about playing through pain, like when she powered through an ankle injury during the SEC tournament and March Madness. So the idea that she's faking a back injury to quit on her team doesn't really add up when you look at her track record. Plus, she's got big plans for the offseason. She's set to play in the unrivaled 3-versus-3 league, and she's been hyping up her new podcast, Unapologetically Angel. If anything, it sounds like she's using this time to focus on her recovery and her brand, which, let's be honest, is what a lot of athletes do. So, what's the deal with the Caitlyn Clark comparison? It's no secret that Caitlyn's having an incredible season with the Fever, and she's likely to snag that Rookie of the Year award. But Angel's impact on the Sky is undeniable. Her 12.6 rebounds per game lead the league, and her energy on the court is infectious. Even Caitlyn herself has given Angel props, saying her motor is up there, if not the best in the league. The media loves to stir up drama between them, but both players have said they're just focused on their own games. Angel's not trying to be Caitlyn, and Caitlyn's not trying to be Angel. They're both elevating the WNBA in their own ways, and the constant comparisons are starting to feel tired. At the end of the day, the fake injury narrative seems like a mix of speculation and clickbait. Angel's been open about her injuries, both past and present, and her decision to prioritize her health makes sense. The haters are going to hate, but Angel's not letting it faze her. Her TikTok clapback was pure fire, and it's clear she's got the confidence to weather this storm. Whether you're Team Angel or Team Caitlyn, you can't deny that both of these women are pushing the WNBA to new heights. So what do you think? Is Angel Reese faking it, or is she just doing what's best for her career? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and let's get this conversation popping. Before we wrap up, let's give a quick shout out to Angel's resilience. From her historic rookie season to her all-star nods, she's proving she's a force to be reckoned with. And that back injury, it's not stopping her from planning her comeback. She's She's already talking about Unrivaled and her podcast, so you know she's got big things ahead. If you enjoyed this deep dive, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next video. We're always breaking down the latest in sports, so stick around for more. Until next time, peace out.